3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Fish TV.
Wow, that is brilliant, actually. Thank you very much to the GP trainees of the Southampton area for that fantastic introduction, obviously naturals. We recorded that when I was talking to them a few weeks ago about my unusual GP career.
Yeah, I missed that talk.
I recorded it. We can have a
Oh,
whole
wow,
evening
cool.
watching it if you'd like. I recorded it for the purposes of reflection, actually, and learning of it.
Got it. So I'm Phil Wilkes. This is Dr. Duncan Walling. We're the founders of 14 Fish. We've got a question that someone asked us about the difference between CPD and QIA, which is a quality improvement activity, I believe. So what we want to know is and hopefully Duncan, you can answer this for us as our resident learning expert. So what makes a QIA activity different from just some regular learning, a CPD activity?
A very good question, actually, and I can't claim to, even though I sort of in my head it's clear. When I came to sort of answer it, I thought actually I'd better just revise this to sort of explain it, hopefully eloquently. I have got some notes, only because I thought it might be useful to include the GMC definitions, and you may be very surprised to hear this, but I that's not the sort of thing I had to hand either. But,
Shocking.
But so the GMC definition is quite helpful, actually. So CPD, as we all know, is about recording your learning as your year goes on. But the GMC definition says it's about demonstrating you're taking part in activity to keep up to date.
Okay.
And this evidence should include reflection. You're getting each week. You're getting quicker at that. It's incredible to see. There's sort of progression.
Just waiting
on
the
learning. So the evidence should include the reflection on what has been learned and how this has influenced practice. And CPD should be relevant to your scope of work.
Of course. Yeah.
So that's CPD.
Okay.
For QIA, for quality improvement activity, the focus is slightly different, and it's about me demonstrating that actually I'm reviewing and looking at my own work and my own practice, which is why audit is the sort of the first thing that jumps to mind when you have QIA.
Okay.
So it's about, and again, the GMC definition, that the doctor participates in activities to review and evaluate the quality of their work. These should be systematic and relevant to their work, and should include an element of evaluation and planned future action.
Okay.
And where possible, they should be able to demonstrate an action or change. So, and we talked previously about examples of QIA, sort of looking at your antibiotic prescribing practice, perhaps. So looking at prescribing practices, looking at the contents of your bag, case reviews, simple audits.
Okay. That sort of thing.
Yes.
So say using that example.
Yes. Which example?
The antibiotic.
Oh, sorry.
One. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I think I'm right in saying you could a CPD entry might be that I've been on a course or something, heard about something that I'm going to change is going to change my practice regarding antibiotic prescribing. That would be something that I put in my reflection, wouldn't it? That my reflection on this learning is that it's going to change the way I do that element of prescribing. But then, presumably, could you take that further and make it a quality improvement activity?
Yes, and I think this is, why we get slightly confused about the two, because a CPD can become a QIA, which is what you're saying, I think, and illustrating that. But you could have a bit of learning that you had an event about a new treatment or a new pathway. That can stay as a learning and in your learning diary and the credits for it. You can then take that forward and as you say, well, actually, let's see what I've been doing. Mm-hmm. I'm now making a change. Let's review again.
Okay.
Period of time later and see, has that made any difference? And then it's, that's a fantastic QIA.
Yeah.
And
textbook.
You can claim credits for that as well. So
learning
credits if you so wish. So yeah.
Well, hopefully that answers that question. Thank you very much, Duncan.
Thank you.
That was quite a short episode, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was quite good. Nice and concise, I think.
Neat.
Yeah, absolutely. So please, if you have any questions you'd like to ask, feel free to send them to us. You can do that on our website, commenting on the YouTube
I was going
video.
to say, how might
Yeah, I know, yeah, I'm one step ahead of you.
That's my favourite.
And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram channel is very good. You'd be quite surprised. And you can tweet us at 14fish, and we'd love to hear from you.
And thanks again to the GP trainees. And if anyone else would like to become famous and have that guest spot,
Yeah.
chance to...
I might do one.
Well, they could get hold of us in the same way, perhaps.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just send a video to us via any means. Great. See you soon.
Thank
Bye.
you very much.
I like the type. I'm like, can you hear me chewing? The good thing about these is they make you feel massive.